Hello and welcome. My name is Alicia Waters. Thank you for practicing with me today. We're going to begin in child's pose. Go ahead and take the knees nice and wide, the big toes touch together, and sit the hips back to the heels. Let the forehead rest down on the earth. If the forehead doesn't quite rest, you can stack 1 or 2 fists so that the head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed. It might feel good to rock the hips a little side to side, massaging the space between the eyebrows. Returning to center, let any strain, any struggle, any stress pour out of the space between the eyebrows where the head is resting. And in this energy of releasing, take 3 full releasing breaths. Take a deep breath in, hold it in at the top, and then sigh it out through the mouth. Twice more, inhaling through the nose. Sip in as much air as you can. Hold the breath in for a moment, and then a big sigh. Last round, breathing all the way in. Holding the breath in, letting it out from the lowest part of the belly. Let it all go. Shift yourself forward, coming onto hands and knees. And then tuck the toes under, squeeze all 10 fingertips into the earth, press the floor away, and hover the knees off the floor. Holding here for a couple of breaths, feeling the belly get nice and warm. See if you can feel the transverse abdominis, the deepest layer of the abdominal muscles that wraps all the way around the core. So you should feel like a hugging in from all sides, all around the belly. Then gently lower the knees. Deep breath in, dip the belly down, gazing up. Deep breath out as you round the spine, draw the right knee to the nose. Inhale, keep the knee bent, reach the leg high, sweep the heart through the arms. Exhale, round the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, knees stays bent, toes reach for the sky. Exhale, thigh to chest, knee to nose. Keep the knee bent as you inhale, lift the leg up. This time, exhale, circle the knee around towards the right shoulder. Thigh to chest, and inhale, reach the leg up and back. Exhale, circle the leg around, knee to shoulder, thigh to chest. Inhale, reach the leg high. Last time with your breath. And on the third round, place the right knee down. Inhale to dip the belly down, gazing up. Exhale, round the spine, left knee to nose. Keep the knee bent. Inhale, extend the leg up, lift the heart. Exhale, curling in. Keep moving with your breath. Breathing audibly in and out through the nose. This time when you lift the leg high, pause, and on your exhale, circle the knee way out to the side, to the left shoulder. Then draw thigh to chest. Inhale, sweep the leg high, keeping the knee bent. Exhale, circle the knee around to the shoulder, round the spine, thigh to chest. Once more on your own. And then gently place the left knee down next to the right. Walk the hands forward, keeping the hips stacked over the knees, lowering the chest, maybe the forehead towards the floor. If the shoulders and the upper back are more open, maybe you can bring the chin to the earth, gazing forward. With an inhale, press yourself away from the earth, walking the hands back under the shoulders. Tuck the toes and once again hover the knees. Spread the fingers nice and wide, squeezing the floor with the fingertips. And this time start to circle the shoulders. If this is too much on the wrists, place the knees to the earth and do the same. Circle the other way. And everyone bring the knees down. Turn the right fingertips back. So you're on the back of the right hand, the palm faces the sky, and rock the shoulders left to right. Massaging the right wrist, and switch sides. And bringing both hands to the earth. One more time, tuck the toes under, hover the knees. This time start to shift forward and back. As you inhale, send the heart forward, and exhale, hips to the heels like a hovering child's pose. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, hips to heels. 3 more rounds with your breath. Come back to hands and knees, lowering the knees gently. This time, turn the fingertips towards each other, but coming onto the backs of the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows and make fists. Inhale, straighten the arms and fan out the fingers. Exhale, bend the elbows, making fists. Inhale, press the arms straight, reach the fingers wide. One more time. And then flip the palms back to the earth. Walk the hands about 1 hand's distance in front of the shoulders. So you're in a little longer stance with the toes tucked under. Send the hips up and back. Start with the knees bent, pressing the floor away strongly with the hands. See if you can lift the hips a little higher and then reach them towards the back of your mat as you begin to pedal out the feet. Let your pedaling become walking, making your way all the way forward. And then heel toe the feet hips distance apart. Bring the left fingertips down under the heart, or you can use a block if the hand doesn't reach the floor. With a big breath in, reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, right hand comes down to switch sides. And exhale, repeat. And next time the left hand comes down, bring both hands onto the hips. As you inhale, reach through the crown of the head to slowly stand all the way up. Step the feet together, letting the big toes touch, heels are slightly apart. Lift and spread the toes, root the feet down into the earth. And then bring the hands to heart center. Draw the tailbone down as you lengthen through the crown of the head. Keep the hands to heart. As you inhale, think of hooking the breastbone, lifting up and back to a gentle back bend. Exhale, send the tailbone back, soften the knees to fold forward. Hands to the earth. Inhale, step both feet back, high plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees and gently come down to the belly. Untuck the toes, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, pull the heart forward, keeping the elbows bent. Exhale, rolling down. Belly draws in from all sides for support. As you inhale, elbows back, heart lifts. Exhale, rolling down. One more time, warming up in our Bhujangasana Cobra pose. This time when you exhale to come down, walk the hands back by the ribs. Inhale, press up to the knees. Tuck the toes. Exhale, lift the hips high up and back. The knees can stay bent if you need for the back to feel long and extended straight. Or if the heels can come down, that's also fine. Press into the earth with the hands, shift the weight back into the feet. Breathing deeply in downward facing dog. With your next inhale, lift up high onto the toes, and as you exhale, soften the knees, look forward and walk between the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold all the way down, belly to thighs. Twice more, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. You might need to bend the knees quite a lot to bring the belly to the thighs, or at least while you're warming up. Eventually the legs will go straight and the belly will still come to the thighs. Bring the hands to heart center as you inhale, come up with a long spine. And exhale, root through the feet, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Use hands at heart center to envision lifting the heart up. Gentle back bend as you inhale. Exhale, send the hips back, soften the knees, and fold down belly to thighs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, come to the fingertips. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step both feet back, high plank pose. Holding here for an inhale. Exhale, lower the knees and bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, press up. Exhale, pull the heart forward, bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, press up. And on your third exhale, come all the way down to the earth. Untuck the toes, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lift the heart, Bhujangasana. Exhale, coming all the way into down dog. Using your breath to move the body. Deep breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, lift up high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees and bring them all the way to the mat. Step the right foot back onto the floor. Spin the heel down, and with your next inhale, reach the right arm to the sky. As you exhale, sweep the right hand underneath you and touch the underside of the rib cage. Inhale, open the arm back up. Exhale, hug the belly in, touch the underside of the ribs. One more time. This time when the arm goes high, leave it there. Start to shift your weight forward into the left hand. Tap the back toes until you can find balance, lifting the right foot up to hip height. You can hold right here, or you can bend the back knee, taking a hold of the foot, pressing the foot into the hand, opening the hip flexors on the right leg, opening the chest to the sky. Take one more deep breath in, gazing up. And exhale, gently release, moving with control back to hands and knees. Tuck the toes and lift the hips to downward facing dog. You're welcome to stay right here, rest in child's pose, or flow through a vinyasa. Inhale, rolling forward to high plank. Exhale, lower the knees, bend the elbows halfway. Inhale to press up. Exhale, come halfway down. Inhale, press up. This time, exhale halfway and hold for the inhale. Exhale all the way to the earth. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, peel the heart forward, keeping the elbows bent, belly in. Exhale all the way back to downward facing dog. With your next deep breath in, lift up high onto the toes. Exhale, bend the knees all the way down to the earth. This time, step the left foot back, spin the heel to the floor, and reach the left arm high. As you exhale, scoop the left hand underneath you, touch the underside of the ribs. Inhale to open back up. One more time with your breath. Inhale, reach the left hand high, and then start to shift the weight forward into the right hand, tapping the back toes till you find balance, and then lifting the back leg. You're welcome to hold right here, building strength and integration, or bend the back knee, take a hold of the foot, press the foot into the hand, opening the front of the left thigh, the front body, and then rolling the heart up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to look down and come out slowly with control. Tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and a full breath out. Option to stay here, or on your next inhale, roll forward to high plank pose. Exhale, lower the knees, come halfway down. Inhale to press up. Exhale, come halfway down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, halfway down, hold for 2 breaths. And on your next exhale, come all the way to the earth, untuck the toes. Inhale, pull the heart forward, belly in, cobra pose. Exhaling all the way back to downward facing dog. Press strongly into the hands here. Draw the outer hips back, inner thighs back. Press both feet firmly into the floor. The legs are more active than you think. With your next deep breath in, lift high onto the toes, look forward. Exhale, soften the knees and walk or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding belly to thighs. Hands to the heart. Inhale, long spine, stand all the way up. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Inhale, think of hooking the breastbone, lifting up the heart. Slight back bend, exhale, tailbone back, fold forward. Inhale, lengthening onto the fingertips. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step both feet back. Hold for an inhale. You can continue with knees down, lie down, cobra, or on your next exhale, send the heart forward, bend the elbows, hover in chaturanga. Inhale, sweep the heart through, straighten the arms, up dog. Exhale, lift from the low belly, hips high, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and a full breath out. With your next inhale, roll forward to high plank pose, and then bring the left outer blade of the foot down to the floor. You can either stack the right foot on top of the left, you can stagger the right foot, or you can step the right foot halfway forward, reach the right arm up into the air. And if you are staggered or stacked with the feet, maybe start to lift the right leg like a star. Take one more big breath in. And as you exhale, hug the belly in, look down, and roll back to high plank pose. Coming to the other side. Outside of the right foot, feet are stacked, staggered, stepped forward, and then the left hand lifts. Keep lifting the hips away from the earth. Maybe play with lifting the left leg. Like a star, shine energy out through all of the limbs. Right foot and hand pressing into the earth. Left foot and hand reaching to the sky. Crown lengthening forward. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, look down for balance. Making your way back to high plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows, hover down. Inhale, sweep the heart through upper arms back. Exhale, lift the hips, push the floor away, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and full breath out. Inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Once again, rolling onto the left leg. Feet are stacked, staggered, or stepped forward as you reach the right arm high. From here, lift the right leg, unless the foot is forward on the floor. Bend the right knee and reach back to hold the foot. If you're holding the foot, press the foot into the hand, open the chest. And then gently release the foot, step back behind yourself. If the foot is in front of you, step up and over the leg. And then reach the right hand high, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift the hips and heart, and reach the right hand towards the floor in front of you. Big breath in. Exhale, look to the left thumb, come back to high plank pose, and then downward facing dog. Holding here or flowing through a vinyasa, inhale, roll forward. Exhale to hover down chaturanga. Inhale, sweep the heart through. Exhale, press the floor away, lift the hips down, dog. And then everyone lift up high onto the toes. Exhale, bring the knees to the earth. Sit back in child's pose. In child's pose here, reach the hands back. Start to circle the hands to release the wrists, pressing especially through the middle fingers. Circle both directions. Deepen the breath. And then walk the hands forward. One more side to go. Tuck the toes, lift the hips high, down dog. Deep breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, roll the upper body forward, high plank pose. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot. Stack or stagger the feet. Lift the left hand high. And start to lift the left foot off the right. And then bend the left knee, reach back behind you to hold the foot. Press the foot into the hand and open the chest to the sky. Slowly, with control, release the foot and step back behind yourself. If the foot was propping you up in front of the body, step up and over. Left foot up and over to the back. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the left elbow, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then inhale, lift the hips, lift the heart. Reach the left hand forward for the front of the mat. Take one more big breath in. Exhale to look to the right thumb. Coming back to high plank pose, deep inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, come all the way to the belly. Untuck the toes, reach the hands back and interlace the fingers. With a deep breath in, send the knuckles back, lift the chest, and press the toenails down. Really nice. Nice deep breath, soft face. One more big breath in, open and lift the heart. Exhale to release. Hands by the ribs, press yourself up to the knees, and straight back to Balasana, Child's Pose. Take a few more deep breaths here. And then slowly walk the hands back, bringing yourself up to a kneeling position. Sit off to one side and sweep the legs around in front of you. Beginning in Dandasana, staff pose, you can take a moment to draw the flesh straight back from under the sitting bones. Flex the feet, pulling toes back to the shins, hands by the hips, and then root down. Press down through the palms, down through the heels. And from that feeling of rooting, lift through the crown of the head. And release the hands. And then using the hands to support the right knee, bend the knee into the chest. Step the foot about 6 inches away from the left thigh. So you have a little space for the body to move forward. Bring the left hand out by the left hip. Inhale, reach the right arm high. As you exhale, lean forward as far forward as you can. Hug the right knee into the shoulder and then open the right arm to the side. So try to get the right arm as low on the shin as you can. Make a lock between the shin and the arm and press the arm back to draw the heart forward and then bow the head towards the left knee. The right hip can and probably will lift off the floor. That's fine. But keep letting it be heavy down towards the earth, even if it doesn't touch. Send your breath into the lower right quadrant of the back, just above the right hip. Breathe in to expand that area. Breathe out to soften that area. If the bind is available to you, you can reach both hands behind you and interlock the fingers. Take one more deep exhale, bowing forward. Inhale to sit all the way up, using the hands for support. And then interlace the hands underneath the right foot. Lift the toes to eye level and slide the shoulder blades down the back. The chest is open and proud. Upper arm bones are hugging back into the shoulder sockets. Keep all of that and then start to straighten the leg by reaching through the heel. Maybe the leg doesn't go all the way straight. That's okay. Better to be here with the knee bent than to straighten the leg but collapse in the upper body. Keep the upper body open and long. Especially if the leg is straight. Lean back slightly, turning the heart up towards the toes. Draw the shoulders down the back. One more deep breath in. And exhale, bend the right knee, step the foot across the left leg. Right hand comes behind you, fingertips to the earth. Inhale, lengthen through the left arm, reaching for the sky. Exhale, wrap the elbow around the knee and turn to look back over the right shoulder. Every inhale, sit up a little taller, expand, make space. Every exhale, hug the belly in and move into that space. Find the transverse abdominis, that muscle that wraps all the way around so the belly hugs in from all sides with each exhale. Take one more deep breath out. Inhale to release and look forward. And then help the right foot back towards the left hip so the knees stack or come close to stacking. If this is uncomfortable with the knee hanging in the air, you could take a pillow or a blanket in between the legs. Start with the fingertips behind you, and then inhale, lift the heart to lengthen the spine, lean forward. And if you can keep the back long, start to walk the hands forward. Again, thinking belly to thighs as you drape the head down. Relax the face, the throat, the belly. Take a deep releasing breath here. Breathing all the way in, filling belly, ribs, upper chest. Hold the breath in and then sigh it out. Walking the hands back to bring yourself up. Lean back on the hands, step the feet forward, bend both knees, and rock the knees from side to side. Coming to the second side, sit up through center, right leg straight, left knee bends into the chest. Keep the knee hugging in towards the shoulder and leave a little space between the left foot and right thigh for your body to lean forward. Right fingertips out beside you. Inhale to reach the left arm up. Exhale, lean way forward, even if the left hip lifts, and then open the left arm to the side. Get the upper arm low on the shin as you can, and then press back into the shin to help lever the heart forward. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, bow towards the knee. Send your breath into the lower left quadrant of the back. Left hip is heavy toward the earth, even if it doesn't touch. One more deep exhale, bowing forehead to knee. Inhale to walk yourself back up. And now interlace the hands underneath the left foot. Lift the toes to eye height. Slide the shoulder blades down the back, sit up nice and tall. Keep that length in the spine, keep the arm bones plugging in as you begin to press through the left heel to straighten the leg as much as it wants to go. Lean back to turn the heart up towards the toes. Relax the face. Take one more deep breath in, lengthening the spine, lifting the heart. On your exhale, bend the left knee, step the left foot across the right leg, left fingertips behind the tailbone. Take a deep breath in, reach the right arm high. Exhale, wrap the arm around the left knee, hug it into the chest, and look back over the left shoulder. With every inhale, sit up a little taller, expand a little more. And with every exhale, hug the belly in from all sides to support the low back as you twist deeper. Take one more full exhale. Inhale to release the arms, look forward, and then help the left foot back next to the right hip. Stacking the knees, using any support in between the knees that feels good to you. Start with the fingertips behind the hips, pressing down into the earth to lengthen the spine, rib cage away from the hips, and then start to press yourself forward. If the belly comes close to the thighs and the low back is long, walk the hands out in front of you and drape the head down, maybe draping the chin over the knees. Soften the face, deepen the breath. Take a deep breath in, all the way into the belly and the lungs. Hold it in for a moment, and then sigh it out. On your next inhale, walk the hands back, bringing yourself up to a seat. And then step both feet out in front of you. Draw the knees close into the chest. Wrap the arms around the legs. Tuck chin to chest. Either the forehead rests on the knees or maybe the head just hangs down. Take a few deep breaths, turning inward. Bringing your full attention to notice your inner experience. And as you notice it, accept it fully, letting it be what it is with no resistance. Slowly lift the head up off of the knees, then make your way down onto the back in constructive rest position. Laying down with the feet wide to the edges of the mat, the knees touch together and the hands rest on the belly. Close the eyes. Feel the belly rise and fall for 3 deep breaths. You can always stay here for Shavasana if this is easier on the lower back. Or if you'd like, extend the legs and arms. The toes fall away from each other. Palms are face up. Let the whole body be soft. Relax the muscles of the face. Let the eyes be heavy in the sockets. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth and relax the hinge of the jaw. Let that softness travel all the way through the body, through the chest, the belly, the pelvic floor, down the arms to the hands and fingers, down the legs to the feet and the toes. Start to breathe deeply into the belly as you wiggle the fingers and the toes. With an inhale, stretch the arms up overhead for a full body stretch, like a big yawn. Gather the knees into the chest and rock a little gently from side to side. Softly roll over to the right side, and when you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Take your time. Finding your comfortable seat, draw the hands together in front of the heart and close the eyes. Still keeping the attention inward for the last few moments of the practice. And in this space, giving thanks, acceptance, and appreciation for your body just as it is, your practice just as it is, for all of life just as it is right now. With no resistance, no judgment. Allowing and letting it be. Take a moment to notice if there are any qualities or any energy that you would like to bring with you off your mat out into the rest of your day. When you're ready, sealing the practice in any way that feels natural to you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Until next time, be well, stay safe, stay joyful, and I will see you soon.